That was a good one. You know who you are. Hold on. You guys, I'm giving you all I got today. So yes, I'm still, I think hopefully, at the tail end of this cold. My throat doesn't hurt, I just can't talk for long periods of time without starting to sound like I'm gagging. But here's my boyfriend and my girlfriend. This is the Trinity today. And let me tell you, there is nothing on this earth, nothing, that tastes as bad as Robitussin. Why can't they just make it taste neutral? Why does it have to taste like cherry? Every time I taste it, it gags me. And Zicam is just as bad because you have to let these rapid melt things dissolve in your throat, and then you can't drink water for 15 minutes afterwards. So it's like, embrace the bad feeling. Embrace how disgusting it is. Anyway, so I think what's making me feel worse today is the drowsiness of all of this cold medicine. So I had a long call this morning. Ryan, I told you, I gotta do this for my fans. And then I had a couple other ones, and now I am forcing myself to go back to bed because I can't have another day like this. So there's that. I think I'm close. But you know, it brings up a good point, guys. I think really the reason that I have this stupid cold is because I wasn't listening to my body. And I think many of us, Evelyn, you know, am I saying your name right? Is it Evelyn or Eveline? It's funny when you talk to someone mostly via email and text, and then you talk to them in person. Anyway, I know I'm all over the place. But anyway, oh God, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, some of us have been saying, you know, we've been fighting off a cold for like 3 or 4 weeks, but you know, sometimes if you don't listen to your body and you keep just pushing through it and not getting rest or not taking vitamin C, which I certainly wasn't doing. I mean, I think I started getting this sore throat like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was around the time Muscle and City was going on, because I remember I had a sore throat that week. And, you know, when you don't pay attention and don't, usually in the past, whenever I've felt myself getting a cold, I'll say, okay, I'm going to bed early tonight, like at 8 o'clock, I'll get rest, I'll take a ton of vitamin C, and then I don't get the cold. And also that's been in previous years, you know, when I haven't been dealing with this probably horribly damaged immune system from all of these antibiotics. But all that to say is, you know, I had a sore throat coming in and out for weeks. And did I get extra rest? No. Did I take extra vitamin C? No. I just kept working and working and working. And inevitably that takes a toll on your body. Sometimes, you know, your body's just screaming out like, please, give me a break. Please. And I don't think I gave my body a break. And so now it's forcing me to take a break. But I remember my first job at Hyatt. And they were very much under the philosophy of work. We don't stop, we work. And remember I told you guys, like, you had to be in at 8, and if you got there at 8:02, our general manager was out in the lobby like this. Oh, Kelly. Okay. Have a nice day, I'm calling your boss. And if you left at 5:57, because you have to work 8 to 6, you know, again, someone's like, Alexa's leaving the building. Security, get her back in. That's how it worked. And it was crazy. But I remember we had our one boss, David, and you weren't allowed to take sick days. They were like, no. And I remember one time she had like 101-degree fever. And he's like, what do you need? I got it right here. And he opened his drawer and he had every cold medicine known to man in the drawer. And their theory was you work through the pain and you come in and you work. And that was the year that I got the flu shot, the only time I've ever gotten the flu shot. And I got the flu shot and I got sick for sick. Where I was just out throwing up, you know, just probably got the flu. But I missed like 5 days of work. And I remember I came back in and Mr. General Manager guy, you know, he's like, hey Kelly, I see you've been missing work lately. You know, and what do you think I wanted to say? If you've seen Office Space, you know what I wanted to say. I wanted to be, well, I haven't actually been missing work, Bob. But He's like, and I remember he said to me, he's like, Kelly, we don't take sick days. I'm like, okay, well, next time I have chicken pox, I'll show up at your house. Anyway, those are all times that I cherish in my heart. But anyway, so I'm going back to bed. Today is Monday, and I have it on my calendar that it's Red Carpet Ready workout. Also, just to tell you guys, just to update you, I think I did this before, but you know, to update you on what my plans are, you know, the way that I'm going to be, what my plans are for the next year, personally. You know, and I went back and forth with Cynthia and Jessica and Jackie and Sherry, and kind of, you know, what's the best approach for me and what are my goals. And I was really kind of trying to figure out, do I really want to compete next year in figure? And my personal thing that I've observed is I'm amazed by the whole process, and I love it, and I think it's incredible. For me, I don't, like I was saying to Cynthia, if my body is like if a figure competitor's at a 10 when they're on stage, if that's the rating of your body, and then, you know, maybe me as compared to a figure competitor, I might be a 6 or a 7, and then off season is an 8, you know, so 6, 8, and 10, like somebody off season is an 8, then and to be going from 8 to 10, 8 to 10, I'd rather slowly get myself, or gradually get myself to 8 and stay there, than to go from 8 to 10, 8 to 10, 8 to 10. I don't like the idea of, for me, you know, getting that chiseled and that amazing, and then coming down, and then the ups and the downs. And again, I know some people stay that way off season. My observation, or what I've seen so far, is that a lot of people don't stay that way. And for me and my mental state of mind, I don't think that would be good. So my personal goal for the immediate future is to focus on the fat loss, the areas that I'm focusing on fat loss, and then after I've achieved the fat loss, then focus a little bit more on the areas that I want to build. And I think Cynthia and Jessica pretty much agreed with me on that. So that being said, my focus is a little bit more on cardio and circuit, which means I'm going to be really doing my favorite Red Carpet Ready workouts that I told you guys. I did that this summer, and I just absolutely loved it. Remember, I was always taking a picture of my heart rate monitor that showed you guys. I mean, sometimes when I was doing it a little bit longer workouts, but you know, I was burning like 1,200 calories. I mean, it's so easy to customize these workouts, and I just love Val, and I think it's cool because if you travel, you can take, you know, 2 little pieces of, you know, the Val slides and the Val bands, and you work out at the hotel gym and have a kick butt workout. Hello, I love it. And what I love is it's not just, I mean, you're burning an insane amount of calories, but it's not just cardio. You know, it's not just like when I go to the gym and I do cardio on the step, or if I go running, that's just cardio. This is cardio and weights, and it's just, to me, for right now, I love it. I can do it here in my office. I don't have to leave my house. I can do it, you know, right after. All I have to do is bring my weights in and my stuff. You can customize it and amp it up. And I really liked the results, especially in the buttock area, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I will point out that I want you to see my little banner on the side with a little Tweety bird, because we've been talking about it on Twitter. But every Tuesday night, Val's doing, doesn't cost you anything, but Val's doing Red Carpet Ready TV, where you can like go and see, excuse me, go and see some of these gals that are already on it, see the results that they've had, see what they're eating, see what their feedback is, and then you can get to see Val and Ryan and everybody, and it's really cool, so check it out. I really like it. You guys have seen my feedback from the summer, and I'm totally bringing it back into my training, and I'm excited. I love it. So, and I think it's awesome, and I think you guys should totally check it out, especially for anybody that's looking to change things up. And if you've never done circuit training, holy cow, don't look at it like I did and say, I've done all this, because I had no idea, and I love, love, love circuit workouts now. And I love that you can change it up too, and add to it, and mix it around, and make it your own. Hold on.